Hi, this is Film Lab. Today we're gonna remember Prokudin-Gorsky and try to create a trichrome image. A trichrome is a color photo made from 3 black and white shots with different filters. Prokudin-Gorsky was one of the first to bring this technique to life. To be fair, he wasn't the first. The earliest color photos appeared back in the late 19th century, but Prokudin-Gorsky's photo was so impressive that trichrome is primarily associated with him. He was shooting in the early 20th century when amber types and glass were in use, so he worked with glass plates using 3 filters: red, green and blue. At first, the red channel didn't turn out well because the photo emulsion were insensitive to red light. But later, a German scientist named Ben Hamolka and eventually Prokudin-Gorsky developed emulsion sensitive to the entire spectrum, and that's where the things that start look great. Prokudin-Gorsky invented a special sliding cassette with glass and 3 filters. After the first shot in a stationary camera, the cassette would shift down and the frame would be taken again with the second filter, then with the third. After some simple manipulations, the positive image was projected onto a wall. If you look closely at the edges of the frame, you can see that the alignment wasn't perfectly, but this adds some charm and authenticity to the final image. Today we're going to try to create a trichrome using 3 filters, black and white film and a medium format camera. First, we need to understand the density that the filters create, so we'll measure the exposure with a light meter through each filter and without it. Red and blue reduce exposure by 3 stops, green by 2. So when shooting through the red and blue filters, we'll increase the exposure by 3 stops, meaning we'll increase the shutter speed 8 times, and for the green filter by 2 stops, which is 4 times. We'll set up the scene. The wine might interfere with us because we won't get perfect frame alignment later, but that's okay. Let's see what we get. We're shooting 3 frames, one with each filter, considering the exposure correction. Then follows the standard process: development, as usual, developer, stop-pass, fixer, drying and scanning. The resulting negatives can be combined by several ways. Prokudin-Gorsky, for example, captured them to create black and white diapositives and project them onto a wide screen through a combined projector, each through its own filter. So his work didn't exist as printed image or colored glass. They only appeared as a combined projection on a screen from 3 glass slides. We'll take a different, more modern, but physically similar approach. We'll open our files in an editor. We'll be using Affinity. We'll stack the 3 layers on top of each other. Next, we'll open the channel mixer and color each image in its respective channel. For the red channel, we set green and blue to 0 and red to 100. We do the same with the other layers. After that, we need to align our frames quite accurately. And the color image is ready. By the way, it has very accurate and true-to-life colors. The wine shifted the tree branches a bit, so we see some color fringing in those areas, but it actually seems to add some charm to the shot. Otherwise, it would look like an ordinary color photo. Thank you for watching and see you next time.